So just about set now. And on the hill today, it's Sonny Gray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch just misses, and the count is 1-2. Swinging a foul straight back. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. And there's a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. Finds its way through, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. Garcia, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 1 out. That one found hard the other way.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. Texas plates 2 on the homer. And it's 2-zip. Back here in St. Louis. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
In the air, center field. Contreras under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now here is Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Luke Jackson getting ready to go. Garcia also throwing. That one blasted deep to right. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and he leaves in a
pitching for
Robert Garcia into the game.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Lined into right, and that will end the inning. Cards on the board with this double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Well, 1-run game. Here's Josh Young. Gray back to work. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Out to short. Win. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Now he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Just missed. Tavares leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. That one finds the zone, and it's 1 and 2. And that just misses. Goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. And we're back, bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And that one fouled off. And that one fouled off. Misses off the inside, and the count 1 and 2. into center. And it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Langford on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So up next, Mason Wynn. That's out to center field. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. That one missed.
That's inside.
Line to right, base hit. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So they turn to their closer, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So bases all loaded up. Willson Contreras now up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. On the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's 3-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 2 outs. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. Inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it. Makes the grab. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rangers 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Corey Seager.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
JoJo Romero on a pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. And Jack Peterson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Peterson just got a piece of it.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only one out remaining. So digging in, Adolis Garcia.
Right fielder.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 2. Romero is just one strike away. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Got him, and that is the ball game.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to just one run. This was a wild one.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.